Hi. Hello, everybody. I'm live according to YouTube and StreamYard. Isn't it nice to have affirmation that you're alive? Let me see. No need to see them, so put that down. So I think. Hi, Sharon. Good to see you. Hi, Art Junkie. Good to see you too. A Sharon and a Shannon, right? Sharon and Shannon, I think. Yeah. Hi, Lydia. Hi, all to you too. Yeah. I've been watching a little bit of football. I am a football junkie. I love football. And I love this time of year. And then I get sad when it's all over. Oh, thanks, Candy. I appreciate that. Oh, no. Well, the thumbs up, I so appreciate. And I hope that you can get your cluster migraines under control. I've never had a migraine. I guess I'm very, very very lucky, but I'm sure you must be in an enormous amount of pain. Hi, Mary Lou. Good to see you. Are you getting ready for? Is the storm coming your way? I think the south here. I've got flashing things, freeze warning for Flagler in Monroe County, which is north of here. They've got freeze warnings with wind chill factor. They're saying 20 degrees, which is pretty chilly for Florida. We're not going to get, we're not going to be like that here for sure. Hi, Pam. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I've got a couple of things I will share with you. I have been hi, Andrea, duly enabled by the best of all enablers. Uh, I couldn't resist. I watched Dee Dee use these the other day, and I had to get them. And I have to say, they are pretty awesome. These are the Grabbies. I bought the Grabby watercolors, I guess, maybe a year or so ago. Hi, Stephanie. And these are very, very awesome. Very impressed with them. Hi, Barbara. They write immediately. I bought another set of acrylic markers and they are awful. I can't get them primed and they just basically are awful. But these are incredible. And the thing that comes with this is so cool. Beyond the markers, you get this really neat book. And it's 110-pound weight, so it's really heavy duty. And it has a swatch, hi Angie, swatch sheet for white paper and black paper, which I don't think I've ever seen that before. How handy is that? Hi, Belinda. And then you have all this, you've got black paper and purple paper and greenish grayish paper and cream paper. And that's quite generous. And that's like 20 sheets of this really, really cool paper. And swatching is one of the prompts on the scavenger hunt. So I'll probably use this for that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this purchase. And this was a good enabling thing. And as I said, they just prime instantly, not like the other set I bought. So here's the purple, right? I think I primed this. Isn't that funny? I would grab the purple a second time. All right, let's pick another color. Another color. How about a pretty blue? And of course, you do the shake. Hi, Colleen. You do the shake. And then you just open it. And you don't even have to tap it. You just hold it down and it just automatically fills immediately with ink. And there it goes. I mean, it is amazing. Hi, Sophia. I mean, it is juicy. Colors are beautiful, extra fine. I am extremely fine about this purchase. These are really cool. I didn't get the dual. Hi, Zen Jen. I didn't get the dual-headed ones because I have a lot of pens that are kind of in that kind of range. But yeah, I cannot recommend these highly enough. But these are not for children under 3 years of age. So beware. And I think this is really a cool feature too. Very generous to be included in that. So I'll stick this back in here. They're not going to stay in here for very long. The lady, I call her, hi Barbara. I call her the butterfly whisperer. Came by today, and we transferred the caterpillars. There's only 3 caterpillars that are in the caterpillar stage. The others have all gone to the chrysalis stage, or as the word I made up the other day, the cocoonage. They're in the cocoonage stage. Sick with black. Oh man. Oh, croaking like a frog. Even the boys are sick, and they never. So it's. Oh, I'm sorry. And Candy's got cluster migraines, and you guys are all sick. Aw. Nothing's worse than being sick, especially when it's kind of like 45-ish and dreary and wet, like it's in London in February. Hi, Beth. Good to see you. Now, the other thing I bought. And I did this, I was not enabled by anybody. I did this all on my own. And it's Montmartre. And I've bought several Montmartre products, and they're low end. But I wanted some water-soluble oil pastels. So I bought this set of 48. I haven't even opened it. So they've got a nice thing on the back. And let's see what these look like. Again, it's always figuring out how to open them. Yes, I agree, Zen Jen. Hope everybody's feeling better soon. I watched my grandson play hockey I didn't watch it live, but I watched the film, and it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. They ended up going to a running clock when they were losing 6-0. Oh, look at these. Aren't these pretty? Ah. Huh. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And of course, you can vibrant pigments. Water soluble. So you can add water to create vibrant effects, create graffitio, effects by scratching into thick layers, use on canvas, and apply oil mediums or terps with a brush to create glazes. All right. So let's open one of these, shall we? How many of you has anybody in here worked with oil? I mean, I have oil pastels. I've got acrylic oil pastels, and I've got regular oil pastels. I never use them. But I thought the water-soluble ones kind of just, hi, Renee. They just intrigued me. The fact that they're oil and water just kind of because I gravitate towards blue. So let's see what we have here. Ooh, whoa, creamy. Oh my gosh, holy mackerel. Huh. And you can smear them. Now I have a blue finger. Nice. Very nice. Shall we add some water to them? Let's do a... Let's see, water. Water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. All right, let's just see. Hi, Joyce. Let's see. Can you see what I'm doing there? Oh, wow. Holy mackerel. They waterify really good. How pretty is that? That is cool. I guess they're like Neo 2s, I guess. That would be the closest thing. I bought a whole set of Neo 2s, a big set, and I wasn't paying attention, and I ended up with Neo 1s, which I returned. I mean, these are really cool. Again, I'll have to be doing some more. I could swatch those too. And again, these were not that expensive. Montmartre. I've used their gesso. I've used many other their products. Oh, I've used their modeling paste. So they make a nice mid-range product. Hi, Adria. Yes. Pray that everyone gets better soon, feels better soon. So these are really cool. I'm looking forward to playing with these. Yeah, very cool. Okay, 2 for 2. I don't know where I'm going to store these. I might have to make a box. Well, they really need to be separated because they'll be all smushy. Yeah, I just have a small tin of the Neo 2s, like 8. But you can mix. I mean, you can mix them like you would mix any colors, right? So I'm happy with that. I bought a pair of binoculars, but I'm not happy with those, so I'm going to return those. So that can be, whoops, I put those in upside down. That will be my rant for the day, okay? I typically, the one thing I like about Amazon is it's so easy to return stuff. And I got these binoculars, and honestly, I had trouble focusing them. And then it turned out that they really were not any better than the ones that I had. I like to have, so I can watch the activity on the pond up close and personal. Because right now we have a couple of pairs of ducks out there. And I want to keep an eye. I want to watch them because they're so funny. I love it when they go dive down and then their little butts are sticking up in the air and they're splashing and having all sorts of fun. So anyway, so I packaged them up. I didn't really have to package them up. I just went on and I said I wanted to return them. And, to find a reason, it's hard because they're not broken. I just don't like them. And there's no thing that says I just don't like them. So I wrote, what did I put down? Bought by mistake. And maybe that was the wrong choice because now they want to charge me $6.99 to return them. Hi, Anina. At the Up Store. We have an Up Store here that I return everything through to Amazon through them. And I was talking to the gals the other day how much I love that Up Store because it's it's so well run and everybody in there is just so helpful. And now they're making me go to Kohl's. And that pisses me off, because when you go into my Kohl's, the Amazon return thing is always at the back of the store. So you're forced to walk all the way through the store to get to the return station for Amazon at Kohl's. That's free. And I'm wondering now, if I had put down another reason, maybe it would have been free shipping. So anyway, I printed out the thing, and I'll have to go over there. It's not the end of the world, but I was just a little pissed off that they were going to charge you to use the more convenient and the closer return point for me is at this up store, not Kohl's. But anyway, that's my pissed off today with Amazon. But other than that, I got happy mail from Devin Yolande, also known as Yolande. So let's open that. Very excited. Pretty yellow envelope. Hi, Mama. Ooh, there's little Lucy. Her little doggy. So cute. Well, I saw my bridge partner's new little dog. It's an old dog, but it's new to her. And the dog's name was Copper, and she changed it to Rusty. And oh my God, it is the cutest damn thing I've ever seen. I guess it's a little Chihuahua, and I think it's like a miniature Chihuahua. He only weighs 7 pounds. He's smaller than my cat. He's got the cutest little face, and he's all gray. His snout is all gray. So she thinks he's 12 years old. That's what at least the people told her, that she rescued and adopted him from. Oh, look at this. Oh, isn't that adorable? Oh, that's her stamp. She made a stamp. Oh, and a cat too. Who, which, and that. And I think that's images from a collage. Is that collage soup? Oh, and this is great. Greetings. Belated. Thank you. That's so cool. Courtesy of the Canadian Post Office. And I got all these little things that I can use. I can use in my, definitely I can use it in my scavenger hunt, because you need stuff. Oh, look at that. Motorcycle mouse, a little kitty. So this is awesome. So thank you, Devin. Thank you so much. Let's see. Stick this over here. So this is what I'm going to do today. I'm sure many of you in here remember joie. Yes, the mail is finally moving. There is an artist, a mixed media junk journaler artist, and her name is joie. And one of my favorite all time. I know the card is adorable. And all of a sudden, the other day, Joie's back, Barbara. She's back. And I watched a new video that she just made. And I was just so happy. Yes, you saw the one. Well, she made one about a year ago when she kind of revealed that, she was not well. And then now she hasn't, never heard of it. Well, in my description, I actually put her email address, not her email address, her YouTube channel. She makes the most beautiful junk journals. And hi, Pixie. And so in honor of her being back, I'm going to make a joie style journal. And I've got stuff everywhere. And hopefully I will be able to manage to put it together. She makes it out of, let's see. She posted it, I guess 2 or 3 days ago, Colleen. I ran into it. And And I've made a lot of her stuff. And I had a journal that was auctioned off for Janet Baum, and it's very, very, very joie fille heavy, and you can see her influence on me in the journal. And the other thing I got in the mail today was a solicitation for a donation to the National Park Foundation. I love parks. I mean, because I donate to the wildlife in Sierra, so I'm on that list. But look, this is a map of where all of the national parks are. How cool is that? So I have a new map that I can tear up. And it's just basically, this is a map of where all the national parks are. Who knew? Look at all of them. Thank you, Teddy Roosevelt. Yeah, so you got a map to play with. Thank you, Barbara. That's a link right to the video. So she starts out with an envelope. Let me get this brush out of the way. It's a little crowded over here. Oh, come on. Okay. And this is a beautiful envelope. It's purple. How gorgeous is that, right? So I'm torn between using the purple one or the one with the window. So I want the window, though. So I think I'm going to do the one with the window. I'll probably make more than one. I'm going to slit this open. I don't want to roll over my new markers because everything's on the floor. Let me get a knife and open it very carefully. I can't open the blade because I need a new blade. All right, can you make sure I'm in? All right. Get a nice clean. Now, she has a whole collection of big books, used books that she's bought, that she, harvests for, images and stuff. And I really don't have too many books like that. I have a couple that I've bought, through thrift book, used books, and for purposes of cutting up for big images. So I went through all of the ones I had and pulled out some images. Okay. And we can clean all of this up too. We can glue that down and clean that up a little bit. And I'll close this up because I know this makes Angie nervous. So. And I've got my iPad. My iPad died. And I am discombobulated. I sleep with my iPad. It's on all night long. I know that's not good, but it's not. It's on back in the background, and it won't charge. And I tried everything. I went online and I did the hard reset and the soft reset and the reset of the reset, and I blew out the the pluggy thing, and I did everything that everyone said to do, and I did that several times, and it won't charge. So I'm a little disconcerted that it won't charge. Do I buy a new one? I probably the practical thing to do, or the responsible thing to do, is to take it somewhere and have it looked at, and have it, whatever. I'm thinking maybe it's not the battery, the little thing in the inside that you plug the plug into. Sometimes that can get corroded, so that may need to be replaced. And there's an Apple repair place not too far from here. So I'm going to glue this down, and well, that's true. And, am I going to be responsible? That's a very legitimate question. Most times I'm not. I mean, I've already been looking at new ones. This one is a iPad Pro 13-inch, the one I have. Now, maybe it's an 11-inch. Right? And I have the Apple Pencil. And I'm hoping that I can, transfer over Procreate, so I don't have to buy Procreate again. But I have to leave enough charge on there. Maybe just, I've tried all of the various chargers that I have that I know work, because I have chargers like throughout the house. So I've got one in the living room. I've got one here on this table. And I've got one out on the porch. So I have one in the bedroom, in the bed. So when I'm watching it, I have it plugged in and charging as I watch it, right? So I've got chargers, and these are all chargers that work. So I don't think it's the charger that I'm using. All right, so I'm going to fold this in a little bit and then glue that down and kind of clean this up. And then we'll start. Now, when she gets done, it's really super reinforced, because you're going to be gluing stuff on either side of it. And then labels and pockets and signatures. It will have signatures in it. Oh, 19-15. Philadelphia's winning, beating LA in a pretty robust snowstorm in Philadelphia. We had a severe thunderstorm warning a while ago, with the possibility of 3/4 inch hail, which we didn't get. I started to tell you about the butterflies, didn't I? Yeah. So we've got two caterpillars that are still in the caterpillar stage. And all the rest are in chrysalis stage, also known as cocoon stage. And they're all hanging from twigs. And we have put them in a separate cage, because they don't need anything. They don't need food. They don't need water. They don't need anything. They're just literally hanging out until they magically turn into butterflies, which should be happening soon. Well, I would say within the next day or two. I should have thumbs up. Yes, thank you, Shannon. Thumbs up, please. That does help. It should be happening here pretty soon. We looked it up, and it said 5 to 10 days, 5 to 7 days. So we should be having butterflies emerging. So now that they're in a separate cage, it's not really a cage. It's like a mesh enclosure. It'll be really easy. So when they emerge from their cocoon, I can just pick up this cage and just take it outside and open it and let that butterfly free. Butterflies are free, right? Let that one go, so to speak, when the time comes. Because the other one has a jar, and it has food in it, and the food is just passion vine, and they're just sprigs cut off, the passion vine, and they're stuck in a jar with water. Uh, so it would be really hard to carry that all outside and to let a butterfly free. So that's why she suggested that we put them in a separate, you know, separate enclosure. So it'll be a lot easier for me to just carry it outside and let them go. Lily's a little interested, but they're not really moving around enough to really get her interest. So I'm excited. I will obviously take pictures when this transformation takes place. I mean, if you could see the cocoon, or the chrysalis is the technical name or the scientific name, it looks like a dead leaf. You would never in a million years. No, I'm not a butterfly farmer. No, just a concern about the butterfly population. Now these what she's given me are not monarchs. They are just regular. They're called Gulf fritillary, and they're little yellow butterflies, and they're very they're not endangered like the monarchs are. But I think I am going to grow them. I am going to put in going to plant a butterfly garden and get all the stuff that they like to eat, other than the passion vine. And I guess I asked her, is it different? Is passion vine and passion fruit vine two separate things? And she said no, but there is a native passion vine that I should get. But there's a local nursery here that has everything you need to create a butterfly garden, and so I will go to them. It's a really good nursery. I've gone to them on and off over the 24 years that I've lived here, and it's a really well-run nursery, and everybody that works there is very knowledgeable and helpful. So I will go to them and tell them that I want to set up a butterfly garden. The other thing they really like is milkweed. Apparently, milkweed is there. But they climb around the vine, and then when they're ready to go into the chrysalis, they exude like a sticky kind of Elmer's glue substance on their rear end, and then they hang upside down, and then they curl in their tail or their head, and they make a J. It looks like a J. So here's the branch, and they're just hanging like this, and their head is turned up a little bit, like so. And that's how they hang upside down like that. And then they actually they slough off their little caterpillar spines. And at the end, they'll be wiggling around, and you think they're going to wiggle loose, because I watched one do it, and then all of a sudden, the spiny part of his body just came up to the top and then just dropped off. And now they're all encased in this very unattractive case. I did have pictures here, and I was going to show you, but you think I can find the pictures? Hell no. No, I can't. They were over. I must have moved them in the other room. Anyway, so that's many of them. So one cage, I actually have a dozen that are in the chrysalis. So I'm going to have at least a dozen butterflies. And if these other three do it, I might have 13, a baker's dozen. But it's pretty amazing. Oh, you did? Oh, that's great, Lydia. Yeah. All right. So this is kind of cleaned up a little bit. Well, I guess I need to fold that in. Oh dear. I didn't. Let me fold that in. I didn't get that. I should have cut that. Oh boy. Let me see if I can't make that even-ish. Well, I can always cut it. Yeah, maybe it'd be better to cut it than glue it. Let's see. All right. Yeah, maybe I'll cut it. Yeah, I think I'll cut it. Let me just cut this real quickly. A butterfly party, yeah. They could have a coming out party. Well, hopefully next week at this time, they will have all been set free. Okay. All right, there we go. Now, I did pull out some bigger pages, and it's interesting how she deals with the window. I thought it was made a lot of sense. So let me get some of the big stuff that I pulled out from the. So you want some big stuff. We would dance around the yard. Oh, wow, that is awesome. Oh, that is so cool. What a great idea. So she used like big pages that would fill up big spaces. And then obviously you start putting smaller stuff on. When the kids graduated, and yeah, come out of the darkness and be free. When the students graduated, part of their graduation ceremony, they were all given a live butterfly to set free as part of the graduation ceremony. So instead of throwing their caps in the air, which I think they did anyway, but so I'm going to stick, well, let me clean that up. But they would be given butterflies, and that was because the guy that did it was the ecology. He was the science teacher that taught all of that stuff. So he arranged for live butterflies to be shipped. So that became a tradition of their graduation ceremony. So there'd be butterflies flying all around the courtyard. It was kind of cool, I have to say. All right, I'll stick that there. Actually, I'll stick that over this, like so. All righty. But I don't remember what kind of butterflies they were. Instead of a mail order bride, you can have a mail ordered butterfly. Well, I went online. You can actually buy passion vine plants from Amazon, of course. But I think I will go to Rockledge Gardens and give them some business. I'm going to try to wean myself off Amazon. And realize I don't have to have it like yesterday. Of course, I could have it the same day because I could drive to these places, right? Let me see. I've got one of these thingies, so let's do this. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Oh, we could stick something like this here. Mm-hmm. Let's, let's cut this like so. Do this like so. How's everybody doing with those of you that are doing the scavvy or the scavenger hunt? How are you doing with that? I think I'll take this picture. I have not done anything with it. I was going to work on it tonight, but then I saw Joie make a journal, and I figured, oh, I want to do that. I really want to do that. So that's what we're doing. Well, we started. Some people are already done, which is impressive. And then there was somebody that, well, I think it was Anina, that was in Miriam's stream this morning and said that, oh, so many people are done. I don't know whether I should start it. And I said, I'm not done. Go ahead and start it. It's not. But a lot of people are done. Let's see. I throw up my hand for the. Oh, okay. Oh, you did a hand. I didn't see that. Is that where you trace your hand? Now this is what she did, and I'll do that here, which I thought was really a cool idea. You see, these windows have a rounded corner, and she said it's really hard to cut anything rounded. So when you put a paper up to it, make it straight, make it a square, make it square. So I'm going to glue that just above the round part, and then it'll be easier to make a square. And I thought that was a pretty cool idea. Ooh, now I'm torn. I love anything with a bicycle. Urgh. Ooh, boy. I don't know. Bicycle. Oh, those are pretty flowers. Okay. Well, let's do the flowers, I guess. Yeah, okay. I'll move it down like so. Oh, you have a theme. Okay, what's your theme? My theme is steampunk. It's going to be my theme. And I have printed out some steampunky stuff from Graphics Fairies. Yes. I find that the most fun is to see how many prompts you can get on one page. Insects, that's a great idea. Oh, wow. That is super. And there's so many, yeah. That's a great idea. And you'll be able to find all sorts of different stuffs. All different stuff. Not stuffs. Okay. Okay. Let's get some of this little stuff here. One Inktober, I drew 30 beetle bugs, not beetles, as in I want to hold your hand beetles, but pen and ink drawings of, I had gotten a guide to beetles at a yard sale. So that's what I did. I drew. So I'll stick that there. Maybe overlap that. Okay. Come up like so. Now, when she covers the window, I'll cover the window on the other side, I think. She's going to stitch it in. Okay, you trace your hand and then embellish it. Yeah, that's fun. Oh, someone was, well, I think that was during one of their streams. Someone was asking how to draw a hand, and I'm thinking, well, just trace it. You don't have to draw your hand, just trace it. I think I'm going to take that little thing, that little picture. Might be handy somewhere. Deb Farrell, oh my God, I don't know whether you know Deb Farrell or not, but she does beautiful doodly kind of stuff, filling in her hand. It's just gorgeous. All right, you can stick that somewhere. All right, let's find some Boyd. Stick a bird on it. I bought some bird books at Thrift. So we'll stick some birds on it. I don't think there's anything here. All right, let's throw that out. I played bridge Monday night. That's when I normally play bridge. And my partner is pretty intense, to put it mildly. And she takes notes when we're playing so she can point out what I've done wrong at the end of the night. And she asked me. She said, "Do you want to do that? Or do you want me to stop?" And I said, "No, please, please, please." Because how am I going to learn if someone's not going to point out the errors of my way? So I said, no, please continue. And that, it seems to be working. We came in second place Monday night. Second. So she was very excited, as was I. So I guess slowly but surely, over when Didi came up with the take a topic. Yes, I do remember that. Hi, Malia, because I did it. And I can't find the composition book, but I did it on languages. And hi, Debbie. I did it on the creation of languages, and I actually came across two brothers that wrote a language for their native tongue, so to speak. There was no written record. There was no written word, so to speak. And it was two brothers who did this, and I did the whole thing, and I copied, they created an alphabet, and I did all the research, and then I can't find the composition notebook. The hashtag was supposed, yes, I do remember it. And that was kind of taking the society of ideas to the another level, taking one of those ideas and expanding on it. But I do remember that. Are you doing it? Yeah, it was fascinating. I just now I can't remember more details other than the fact that it was these two brothers, and they were young when they did this. When they figured when they started to write down, they created an alphabet, uh, and it was some small country in Africa, as I recall. But it was obviously it was 4 years ago. But I do remember that. Getting back to your original question, I remember it very well because it really sparked my interest. So let me put some birds over here. Now, Joe DeFee is when she's doing it, she's matching colors, and I, as you can see, I'm not matching colors. I should be, but I'm not. I'm just gluing stuff down. But she would make sure that this, obviously, I'm just saying that I should be, but I'm not. So I'll stick. I think I'll just let's cut this here. Let's see. Yours was trees. You collected a lot of tree stuff. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I wish I could find mine because I remember, and it was and I love working out of a composition notebook. You know, every year when school starts, I go to Walmart and buy a whole bunch of them. And I still have a couple that I haven't used. I was watching someone that they just made like little master boards, like a master board type of thing, just on one page of the composition notebook, and not the back side, so that if you wanted to tear it out, you could use it. So you didn't want to do front and back; you just wanted to do one side, and they just didn't like little master boards. Let's see. 28:15. 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Philadelphia beating the Los Angeles Rams. They were talking about how much money the NFL has donated to California, and which is awesome. And a lot of the players have been directly affected. And they played last week, but they had to play in Arizona, obviously, because that's probably not a bad idea to watch it. That's probably a really good idea. Not only to be reminded, but get like the spark, Okay. Let's see. We got these birds. We can stick these guys up here or here. I have to put something across here, probably some text. And I have a stamp book. Yes, absolutely. Tragic what's going on. How sad that is. I don't think I'll ever complain about a hurricane again. It seems silly to complain about hurricanes. I mean, they terrify me. However, I can't imagine looking at a wall of flames coming at you. Well, thanks for being here, Zen Jen. Thanks so much for coming. It's always a pleasure to see you about in the art community, the arty community, the arty-farty community. Let's use that right. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Wind and fire. Water, fire, wind. Yeah. The Santa Ana winds. Now maybe Barb, maybe somebody knows. Maybe Barb knows. Now the Santa Ana winds like a seasonal occurrence, or are they possible any time of the year? Or is there a certain part of the year where? Yeah, I mean, let's face it. With a hurricane, we know way, way in advance. Sometimes it's annoying that we know so far in advance. You know, the hurricane is 10 days out. But man, get out of your car and start running. That's just, first of all, there's no running left in this body. All right, let's see. We can find something. This is going to fold here. That'll be fine. All right. All righty. Let's find something else. What else did I tear out? Tear up, tear out. Oh, I got dictionary pages and some text. And I got all sorts of stuff on the floor here. Ooh, ooh, yeah. I've got this little tiny, this adorable little dictionary. You can see I've been tearing at it for a couple of years. We had Chinese exchange students where I taught, and when they went back home, they just left everything. And this thing is adorable, but it's a Chinese American, or seasonal. Like the fire season, the season for them is shifting, getting longer. Oh, yeah. This will be perfect. Look at that. How perfect is that? Oh my gosh. Wow. All righty. Well, I'm sure the hurricane season is probably going to end up getting longer too. Because now they're naming winter storms. So we're up to E already, this latest storm. I can't remember now. I know it began with an E, and it was a name that I wasn't familiar with. But, and then someone Googled it last week or a week or two ago, and they've been naming winter storms since 2012. Who knew, right? I didn't know that. And I don't know what the criteria is for a winter storm to be named. You know, what constitutes? I don't know. Yes. Oh, she does. Oh my God. She's got beautiful snippet rolls and that watercolor thing. And she'll glue together, pages and pages of text and then watercolor flowers on it. And then, she takes the Amazon brown paper, packing paper, and then crumbles that up and then rubs like an ink pad over it and then splatters gold paint on top of it and makes this great stuff that you can just tear. How did the baby shower go? How lovely. You were at a baby shower. Kind of knew that. I kind of forgot. Oh, is that what the booties were for? Kathy crocheted, I think, or knitted the cutest little pair of baby booties. They were just adorable. Wee little booties for a wee one. Wee one. That's my nickname in the Irish clan. My Irish friends and their relatives, they refer to me, which I think is kind of funny because there's nothing wee about me, but I am known as Wee Annie. Wee Annie. They call me Wee Annie, which I think is kind of funny. All righty. We're getting there. I'm kind of liking this, folks. I was kind of liking it. The baby should be well stocked for now with diapers. Yep, that's great. All of that's got to really help. We were talking about it the other day, weren't we? About cloth diapers. I use cloth diapers. That dates me. Pampers were kind of available, but they were so expensive that we only use them on special occasions. You know, it was a special occasion to get out the Pampers. I bought all of these used dictionaries a while ago, and this is a medical dictionary. I was tearing out some pages of that. I bought all of these kids' ABC dictionaries too, because last year's. Oh, okay. Plan for the 31st of this month. Okay, all right. That's convenient. No surprises. Unless the baby decides to arrive early. Sometimes they have their own schedule. Oops. I'm going to get off this, the stuff around the bottom here. And they know it's a girl, right? That's how C-section, yeah. Whoops. That didn't go too well. That's okay. It no matter. Well, maybe I don't want that text after all of that. No, I don't like that text. I don't like it. I don't like it. How about regular dictionary? No, that's next to that. I don't want that. Oh, how about some stamp stuff up there? Because we've already started. How about something with a picture of a stamp on it? That would even be better yet. All right, let's do this. Let's kind of fold that there. But I had diaper service. I was telling somebody on Thursday that I had diaper service. And they actually, obviously, they came to the house and they dropped off the diapers. And I just left the guy a check. And I paid, I know this is, I remember writing the check. And I would just put the bag of dirty diapers out on the stoop of the house, right? On the stoop of the house. And put the check in the door. And I paid $250, not $250, $2.50 for 150 clean diapers every week. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a boy. Oh, okay. Oh, that's somebody else. That's not the baby. That's, I don't think. Annie. Honey. Honey. I'll just glue that there. Ooh. Hmm. I will stick that there. That's okay. I like that little thingy there. Honey. Usually 38. 3 weeks early. No, I know. And the funny thing is that this diaper service that I had, they came out to the farm. I was living on a farm. I mean, a farm outside of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. And then we moved to Camp Hill. And it was the same company. Same price. I think I'll just fold that over there. What the heck? And if your kid had a diaper rash, you could put one of the diapers aside. Not a poopy diaper, but a a urinated diaper, I guess. And they would treat that diaper, and then they would treat the diapers with either base or alkaline or whatever to fight against to help the diaper rash. Bye, Anina. Thanks for being here. I know it's late where you are. I think Anina is in Switzerland, if I'm not mistaken. Does anybody know? I'm pretty sure she's in Switzerland. Sounds so exotic, doesn't it? Yeah, why don't we stick another little thing of stamps here? Ooh, look at these stamps. Those are cool. Oh, these are stamps from the Congo. This was a hardcover book. I know. That's a pretty shitty job. Yes. Yes, the diety, we call them the diety man. Yeah, it's a pretty shitty job. Absolutely. I know a lot of, I think Renee was somebody, and there was someone else in here that said that they use cloth diapers, but they washed them themselves and dried them and hung them out on the line. I'm thinking, oh my God, the wear and tear on your washing machine alone. And these diapers, oh man, they were like soft and white and like brand new. Because diapers, clean diapers, you can use for so many different things too. Waxing and polishing cars come to mind. And if you buy a dozen diapers, cloth diapers, they're expensive. I felt like I wore a diaper on my shoulder for years. It seems like, burping and spit up, and they were great for that cleanup job. Okay. But using one of these makes all the difference. Bye, Angie. Thanks for being here. I got one little thing here, right there. Why don't we get something out of one of these envelopes that have all sorts of, like some paper that I bought from, let's see, how about a piece of that? That's old. All right. Oh, I got a little piece down here too. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. It's kind of like, look at that. It's perforated. That's weird. Look at, perforated in really odd directions too. Very interesting. It's very odd. Well, we'll just stick that there. Yes, thank you. Yeah. I was actually thinking about that. I should maybe try to coordinate. It does kind of match that. I'll stick that over here. I'll cut that. Well, that's bad. That's that. Need a little something there. This is really weird. Can you see where it's perforated? It's kind of, it's odd. What there? It's kind of perforated there too. Oh, I know what I could put there. How about a tag? Thumbs up. Yes, that would be awesome, people. It does really make a difference. Let's see. No, I need something a little bit longer. How about stick that there? How about a little tag? Whoops. A little tag right there. Okay. This is where you go and you get all those little bits and pieces that you have. Mine are just scattered all over the place. And she had gathered all her stuff. And I didn't even know how to begin to gather all my stuff. So I didn't. Okay, I'll stick that there. See, and then you come back here and stick little things like so. I might as well do it right now instead of saying, show you. I might as well just do it right now. Maybe use some of the, stick that there. That's on a seam. That's not too smart, Ann, but that's okay. Stick that here. Stick that there. Trim that. And turn that over. See if I can. Yeah, that'll stick there. And why not stick this here too, right? What the hey? Now, I think I started to tell you on the window when she did the window. Hi, Joyce. Did I say hi to Joyce? Whoops. Put that there, like so. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, well. Oh, she's going to stitch around the whole thing, and I'm going to stitch around the whole thing, too, when I'm done. I'll sew all the way around it. Hi, Yolande. Thank you for the happy mail. I showed that earlier. I love the Lucy. and the cats. So thank you so much. Okay. So you can see that this will be very, very, very sturdy. Oh, yes. I loved it. It'll be a very sturdy folder or journal. And it'll be a pretty big size, good size journal. All right. So let's do... I want to find something to go in there, like a special there, a picture to go in there. Let's see, that's or something interesting. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Look at that paper. It's kind of shimmery. Huh. I like that. And that would look really cool stitched. I think I'm going to use that. Stamps. This is another thing I bought from somebody. Don't know who. I just stuck it in. Let's see what's in here. Frame. This. Oh, this is kind of neat. It's kind of like got shiny stuff on it. Well, I'll stick the bird there. I like that though. Oh, wow. Oh, look at this. Ooh. Look at these labels. Oh, I think I stuck them in here because they were so fragile. Yes, it's going to be. And this is in the style of joie. I don't know whether you're familiar with joie, Kathy. She's been gone for about a year or so, and she just published her first YouTube in a while, and she did a journal cover. And I've just always been just such a fan of her, and she's always been such an inspiration that I thought to honor her return, I would try to do a journal cover in her style. And on my Facebook page where I tell you what I posted about me going live, I included her YouTube channel. Look at these. These are really old. Old. All right. I think I'm going to use that. Look at this. Dear Mom, camp is fun. Oh, on the way here, lightning came down in front of our car. We've got the nicest counselor. She's real young, and she has a picture of her boyfriend. He's real cute. She said we could meet him, but just me, not Lindsay. Oh, just me, Lindsay. She said she likes us best. I said he was cute, and she said, then you can see this picture. He is real. Let's see. Love, Barbara, write me, camp, something, Sardina, Texas. Isn't that precious? Oh my gosh. Sounds suspicious, yes. I think so. My parents saved, I should read them to you. They're pretty funny. Maybe I will. Someone reminds me. My parents saved a lot of the letters. Oh, look what else is in here. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, look at this. Linda Rentz. Linda Rentz. ATC from Linda from 2021. That can go in my, look at that. How beautiful is that? Look at that. Houston, Texas, California poppy. Thank you, Linda. Look at these. They're all like have a stamp on them. Goodies in here. Woohoo! I'm finding all sorts of neat stuff. Anyway, my parents saved a lot of the letters that I wrote home when I was living in Mallorca, on the island of Mallorca. And I'm kind of embarrassed to say, look at these. Oh my gosh. How many times I was asking for money. Hi, Aunt Bex. Yeah, I bet you it is going to start to get a little chilly. They have freeze warnings for, north of here until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Okay. Ooh. Huh. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this. I'm going to go back. See, this is the good thing about, I just stuck all of this in one of these envelopes, It's beautiful there. Please send cash. Yeah. Wish you were here. No, I ask for money a lot, I guess, at least now looking back on it. And they were in those, the original airmail, folders, the airmail paper, which is almost like tissue paper, and you wrote on it and then you folded it up and that became the envelope. And I came across a whole bunch of those when I was going through my mom's stuff when she passed away, and I was like, oh my God. And I have my younger brother's report cards. And teacher's comment was, when the surf is up, James is not here, because he cut school and go surfing. It's kind of funny to look back on that stuff. But I will have to share those with you. All right, let's see. Well, this is not going to work. Well, because everything's sticking to me now. I got sticky fingers. Well, I can put something across that, Ann. Don't be silly. All right. You found your original. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't have those. Do you remember when I was in school, the report cards, they would be like a little schoolhouse, and it had bricks, and the teacher would color in the bricks, and each color meant, like, red was really good and yellow not so good, and they would color in the schoolhouse, and depending on what color the bricks were, indicated how well you were doing. Does anybody remember that, or am I just dreaming that up? No, I do remember that. You know what? I think I'm going to put this on the outside, cut it around close, and then I will stitch around it. I have put my wish out into the universe that I want no snow in my view this year. Really? Okay. Well, it's easy for me to say. I love snow now that I don't have to worry about driving in it. Okay, I can mark this like so. That's what I'll do. These are a handwritten kindergarten to fifth grade. Oh, my mom wrote reply back. Oh wow, yes, that's right. Your parents had to sign the report cards. Yep. My parents were, in my opinion, now this is my opinion, looking back as an adult. My my opinion, my parents were, how do I put this? Not really engaged in my education. At least that's my perception now as an adult. I don't recall them ever commenting on whether it was a job well done or a job not well done. I just don't recall them having much to say. And I could be totally wrong because I have no one to ask at this point in my life. But I just found them, I have a sense that they were not really involved or cared. And again, I could be totally wrong. I just don't remember having conversations with them about, you can do better, this is not good enough. But I could be wrong. It's going to be whiter than that. I was a mediocre student at best. What did they do? Oh, geez. I want this bird. I'm guess what you would call a late bloomer. It didn't bloom until I got to college, I guess. Yeah, I think I'd do that. I want that bird. And we'll put something on the other side too. One of my, yeah. Then my brother was so smart. Yeah. Well, I did shine among my siblings. I was the only one in the family that went to college. So I guess in that sense, I fared a little bit better. Well, my older brother, my parents sent him to a college preparatory school. And I don't know who paid for that. Mount Vernon was the name of it. And it was like a prep school for Tufts University. And he flunked out of Tufts University, much to my father's dismay. He was partying too much. So he flunked out. I like that. Should I make it narrower? No, I think I'm going to, and then I'm going to sew this on with nice, I'll do some nice stitching. And of course, she said if you don't have a sewing machine, then you could do the faux stitch. So that'll go there. And then, of course, I'll have to have something here, too. I'll do something on that one, I guess. Or, let's see. No, I think I'm going to sew that on, and then we'll figure out something for the other side. Yeah. Okay. Let's find some stuff to put on here on this side. And my father, I don't know, my father didn't think that the college I went to was a real college either. Now, why he thought that, I have no idea. He never thought it was that, a real school. He paid tuition to it. All right, how about some of this? It's not fair. I'm missing the conversation. Should be. Ah. Look at this. Draw a circle. Oh, wow. Did I? No. It's cool. Draw a circle eating a square. Design this couch. Add some pillows. So this must have been a kid's book, obviously. Draw some caterpillars in this meadow. Oh, I like that. All right, this has got to go down. I like this just as the text, just as a text. My dad thought college was a waste of time. Okay, your dad thought, okay, that's interesting. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, my dad was very, very bright, but he lacked self-confidence. This is me psychoanalyzing him. He went to Duke. He was accepted at Duke, and he was 15 years old. 15 years old. He graduated from high school early, and he was 15 or 16 years old when he entered Duke. And he was on the freshman football team. And then his parents couldn't afford to continue to send him to Duke. I love this. I'm going to keep that for a second. And then we got this. Some of this down. So. That's a college result. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah. They owe you. Let's add some. This looks like Reader Digest text. Oh dear. Oh boy. Yep. And they owe you an ice cream party. Barbara saying it's a great solution. All right, let's stick this here. I keep on meaning to go through like all of this old text and just kind of look for a sentence or just a phrase, some snippets of, things that you can use as text. That's a lot of fun to do if you can find stuff that's somewhat makes sense. And let's stick this up here. Find my thingy. I don't want to lose this. I'll put that there. I think I'm going to, there it is. Are we her therapist? I think there was a generation of parents who thought that it was best not to let the kids get puffed up. Yeah. Maybe, I know what you're saying, Barbara. And then I think, they kind of went the other way and everyone got a smiley face, no matter what. I kind of like that. I might just put that right over that text. What do you think of them apples? Maybe a little bit down. No, I can take some of that off. Post depression. Yeah, it's kind of interesting when you think about what was going on. Well, I'm a baby boomer, so I mean, I grew up, I guess, in the Eisenhower era. I guess that would be pretty much thinking that would be my teen, my younger years. Not afraid. Good job. That's true. The smiley face. Yeah. Or everybody gets a ribbon. There's got to be a balance there somewhere, right? I don't know where it is, but okay. Let's see. Ooh, I see some way over here. Oh, if you can see all this shit right now. Look at that. And some of that. And some of, ooh. And this is from Pam of the Paper Outposts. Fundable. Big pages of stuff. And great handwriting. Ooh, music. Music. I have some music. All right. Okay. Some old stuff. see what we got here. Telegram. That always reminds me of a joke about the person that wants they get a telegram, doorbell rings, and there's a guy from Western Union. And the people are all excited because they've never gotten a telegram before. And they said, "Oh, we've always wanted a singing telegram." And the guy was going, "Well, this is really not that type of telegram. Oh, please, we want a singing telegram." And the guy goes, "Well, okay. Your sister Rose is dead." That's my singing telegram. Good job. Ooh. Alpine flowers in Rainier National Park. Okay, we're going to add some of that. We need, because that's what she likes to use, is big pages of stuff. Big pictures. Mm-hmm. All right, let's stick this over here. Yeah, that's an old joke. Yeah, and I don't think it's a dad joke. It's just an old, horrible joke. Could be a dad joke. I don't even know where I heard that. Okay, we'll stick that down. I'm still liking this glue. Maybe. Oh, we got the music. Stick a nice big chunk of kid during. Who died, Joyce, in her sleep last night? Is that part of another conversation? I missed something. I'm sorry. There was more than two. It's a kid during. I'm not sure who Joyce is talking about. Oh, the telegram. Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you. She died in her sleep last night. Yeah. Okay. All right. Gotcha. 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 All righty. Thank you for clarifying because I'm thinking, who? Oh my God. Well, it's a lot of music. I don't think I want to put that much music, but let me cut that down. Maybe, yeah, let's do this. Maybe like so. Surely be able to find the strip. My plan is to continue to make this and then, do the signatures and decorate them the way that in the style of joie. She decorates her pages. It's more of a journal to put stuff in. It's not a journal that you typically would write in. Her journal is more of a place to put bits and pieces and decorated tags and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to plan to do over the weeks. I'm going to go back and watch, some of Jodafie's earlier, and I'm going to make the snippet rolls that she made that she ended up using as belly bands in her journals. And so you can look for more of Jodafie, and then occasionally I got to work on I'm so far behind on my January junk journal January challenge. It's getting away from me. So I've got to, and I'm enjoying watching, oh my gosh, watching Shannon Green work on her junk journal January. Of course, it's Shannon Green. And it's funny, of course, as funny as Shannon Green is. It's hysterical. And she's making hers all out of packaging, which I love. And it's all made out of, Cheez-It boxes and cereal boxes and spaghetti boxes. All packaging. And it's big. It's a big honking journal. It's a big one. Stick that here. Because I'm not using that. Okay, that's good. And she's just... Oh, okay. Let me see. All right, since I don't have my iPad, which I normally watch the stream on YouTube on the iPad, and the comments I read on the iPad. And since I don't have the iPad, Becky, under Becky's, it says octopus red waving. It describes the emoji. It doesn't show you the emoji. So I don't know what the octopus red waving means, or that's how it's interpreted, or is it just a waving hand? And I have the YouTube video on my phone, but I have a little phone, and it's there's no room for comments on the phone, so I'm seeing a description of the octopus waving, I think. Too far away. So Becky, are they all done now? As far as their part of it, and now it's the rest of your renovations or repair work is left, is on you guys now? Is that what's left? Okay. Let's see. What do we got here? What's we got here? Let's see. We got some more birds. Yes. Let's do a little birdie. Oh, look at these. Oh, maybe they should go here. I think they should go here. Where's that piece? So this is the piece that's going to get sewn in. Now it's up to you guys. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this can go like, ooh, I like that. Ah, yeah. Well, let's see. Let me see. This goes here, right? No, I don't like that. Let's see. Let's try this. Maybe this will be better. Ooh. Okay. So this is going here. But this can go here. And let's see what we got on this side. Nope. We want this on this side. And then I wouldn't have to. Oh, I like that. Whoops, I gotta glue that down. Uh-oh. No, that's not really what I want there. All right. Let's just stick this up here, and then we'll worry about that. We'll worry about it. I do like that, though. Now, I'm just going to stick this here, and then we'll worry about that. Now it's up to you. That's what I thought. That's a lot. But you said you have all the wood. Your space, yeah. So you're going to paint the kitchen. That's... Will that be a lot of fiddly painting? Like under the cabinets and all of that? Well, those guys got done a lot quicker than you thought they would, right? Was it 2 weeks? They were about 2 weeks? No? Okay. Oh, you have not. Okay, I thought you had. No, we have not bought. Oh, I thought you had bought the flooring. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Have a little something here. Yeah, how about that? Ooh, I know, a stamp. I've got stamps. Okay. What are we doing on time? We're doing okay. Oh, we got this little picture. Remember when I cut this little picture out? That little tiny picture? Could stick that there. Yeah, I'm gonna stick that there. I'm gonna glue this picture down, but I am gonna sew it. And it's gonna get sewn, I told you, all around. Okay, laminate. All right. I think, Becky, what you say you're gonna put down rolled linoleum? That comes in one big sheet, right? Solid sheet. That's what we put down in my mom's kitchen. That was quite the process to watch them roll that out, and then cut it around the cabinets, and yeah, that was quite the quite something to watch. Didn't get enough glue in that. That's all right. I'll glue this down, and then I think I'm gonna say good night. Auf Wiedersehen. Hasta la vista, baby. And then next week, tune in to see how far I've gotten. It's going to be a little tricky to find the pages for this, because this is really big. And if I fold like a regular sheet of paper in half, it's going to be way too small. So I'm going to have to do some searching for papers, or somehow bind. I know there's a way of binding single sheets of paper, and I might end up having to do that. It'll be a challenge. Oops, I almost put that in upside. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Please, if you haven't given me the finger, please give me the finger on the way out. I would appreciate that. And I'm so happy you could spend Sunday afternoon with me. I am going to clean up this mess. What a mess it is. Fix myself a Tito's and turn on the Bills game, which has been on for a while. Hopefully they are winning. It's cold in Buffalo, that's for sure. All righty, folks. Well, then thank you so much for being here. And everyone have a good week. And I'm sure I'll see you out and about the internets, as we say. So if you can't be good, be careful. And if you can't be careful, be good. Or is it the other way around? If you can't be good, be careful. That's it. And be fabulous too. All righty. Bye, folks. If I can find a finger that doesn't have glue all over it to turn the end of the stream. Bye. Thank you for being here.